Welcome to a new Gods Unchained video. Today, we continue with the series where I show the deck I play in my weekend ranks and daily play to earn. In this case, an affordable and very fun death control deck, based on the large Anubian creatures that continually return from the void to the board. It's a type of death control with great potential and very unknown, which makes it easier to surprise your rivals. 56% win rate in mythic. We'll also see a better version with possible changes for improvement in case you have a larger collection, which I have used to win 11 of 18 games this weekend rank. My main god is Deception, although I always try to expand my collection with cards from all the other gods that are affordable and interesting. However, lately I have made some important purchases from Death God, and I have been trying different decks until I found my current one. It's of the rare Control Anubian's Archetype, and that is why some of its key cards are at very low and affordable price, and with great potential for revaluation if it begins to be used more. The strongest moment from the deck is between mid and late game, between 6 or 7 mana gem. It is in the initial moment where we are more weak. However, the goal of this deck is to get to turn 5 or 6 with 15 health, so we don't mind losing health early. To deal with the small initial creatures of the enemy, we have the spells Blight Bomb, Curse of the Greed, and Runed Apps to go against creatures while making the scaling faster. On the other hand, we have Eve, Baroness of the Death. This is the best card to deal with all starting nature, light, or war creatures. You wait a couple of turns without fear of losing life, waiting for the enemy to summon 2, 3 or 4 creatures. Helping yourself with the Blood Ritual, you turn everyone into zombies and kill them to transform another of their creatures. Then we have creatures to start taking back control and stop taking more damage on turns 3, like Strix Conflict, Death Sentry or Bronze Servant. After turn 5, we can start rolling out our big creatures, Deathwatch Curate, Nephthys Guardian, and when any of these are in the void, Dawnblade Master. These 3 creatures have a great synergy between them, and once you manage to have 2 of them on the board at the same time, the game is practically won. Malician Magistrate allows you to summon again a creature when it dies. Deathwatch Curate and Nephthys Guardian are great targets. It's a great card and I'm considering adding a second one. If you are having a hard time finding these creatures early in the game, you'll have the Ray of Disintegration and Bifurcation Curse spells to deal with the enemy in the meantime. Once we have several of our Anubians in the void, our final blow will be the Hat. We will begin to summon them one by one in addition to healing ourselves with the Leech. Save it for the late game. We have a return to the cave if in the mid or late game we are retaking the lead, but we have been too weak from the first few turns, so we can heal ourselves. In the deck I include Neferu, one of the best death cards and that really works with all the archetypes, in this case especially. However, it is by far the most expensive card in the deck and is not necessary, and can be exchanged for another without problem. The Trial Begins allows you to bring to your hand, depending on the moment of the game, some of the game changer cards, Tahat, Dawnblade Master or Neferu in late games, Eva the Baroness in first turns against rivals who are dominating with creatures of 1 to 3 mana. Healing Waver is included at the moment to fight against Heirloom Death and Control Light to liberate the void, although with future changes in the meta, it would be an expandable card that could be changed for others with greater impact. The key of this deck is to know how to move between 10 or 15 health, and then play with the heals, frontline and high health and attack of your creatures. This budget deck will allow you to reach Mythic and fight to stay in the rank, which is already a lot considering the price of the deck. However, you can go one step further by adding more valuable cards if you have a large collection. In my case, I have improved first the deck by adding my first Demogorgon that I recently bought, an incredible card that goes very well in all decks. In second place, 2 Pyramid Warden, because why not? Amazing card, helps us survive the first turns or weakest moment against aggro decks. I also added Unchained the Embalmer, another great Anubian with incredible synergy with the others. When you have 7 mana, you can summon 2 7 value creatures. Also, it's a great beast to resummon when your Tomb Blade Master dies or with the hat. Finally, Serris, a card that is trending and that in this case has a great synergy with Anhotep and Neferu, and with the deck in general, since you are always playing with low health levels. I don't own these other cards, but any will be incredible in this deck, as would any other big Anubian, especially if it has an interesting afterlife. As extra information, another variant that I have been kicking around lately and will be trying out soon will be Pallbearer and Sarcophagus to revive your creatures even more, Souljar and Rockdrate as awesome targets for it, and Neferu Kopesh and Canopy Hoarder to do an infinite loop of revives.
You're gonna need some sunscreen.
Good luck. Where to begin? My turn. At last. The hour is mine. Let's make them suffer.
Your shadows lack conviction.
is mine. Let's make them suffer. Patience.
Victory is inevitable.
Step aside. I'll handle this.
finished.
My turn. I see through the veil. That's enough for now. Where to begin?
Best of luck. I'm going to enjoy this.
Let's make them suffer. My turn. Let's make them suffer. Now we wait. The void is not empty. It has never been empty. The hour is mine.
I recently started with this YouTube channel. If you find the content interesting, please consider supporting with a like or subscription. Thanks and see you in the next video.